Hi there, my name is Lauren from Loom, and in this video, I want to walk through how you can replace a 30-minute meeting with a 3-minute Loom. So at the moment in many workplaces, it's very common to still rely on real-time interactions, but with differing schedules working across different time zones, this just isn't always possible. Here at Loom, we actively set some guidelines around when we should meet synchronously and when it should be async via video. And this is how we think about it. So we think about it on two axes. So are we looking for a lot of interaction or a little interaction? Do we have fewer participants or many participants? And from here, it helps us define how we can go about spending time in a meeting or via Loom video. So if we think about the example down here of a company announcement, that might have a lot of participants, but we only need little interaction. So in that case, this should always be an async video. If we look to the left, we have a stand-up or a quick update or a team briefing. This will have fewer participants, but also only be looking for little interaction. So again, async video is the preference here. Once we move up to the top area, there's pitching ideas, a team planning, or a feedback session. With these, it can be very tempting to just want to jump on a call and hash it out in a synchronous way. But what we find, if you opt for an async video first, and then follow up with a synchronous meeting if needed, it just means the time you spend synchronously is much more productive, which will result in a better outcome. Some of the meetings that we think are more suited to asynchronous communication might be something like a stand-up. So a way we do this to make sure it's still efficient is we set up some reminders in Slack and just share quick stand-up videos in a channel like this. Another example here is if I'm pitching an idea to my teammates and I want to get buy-in from the wider organization, I'll use screen and cam like I'm recording now, walk my team through the document, and then once I go ahead and share the document, I'll always just add a CTA to link back to the document. So how you do this is you click add CTA, you'll write see here, and then you go ahead and add the link. Once you've saved this, you can edit the colors, make sure it aligns with your document and brand colors, and this way your recipient can just jump straight through the document and start working on the ideas. If I'm sharing ideas or feedback, but I don't necessarily have a Notion page or some slides to go through, I'll instead opt to use the new Canvas feature so I can add a couple of points on screen and talk through my ideas that way. To do this, you can either open the Chrome extension or the desktop app. In this demonstration, I'm going to open the Chrome extension, and then what I'll do is hit create a recording canvas. So you'll see here you have a number of different background options, colors. You can also add your brand colors, and I just add a couple of dot points to talk through maybe what I'm going to mention on screen, and then go ahead and send this recording. Another feature I really like to add is a virtual background in case I'm recording somewhere where maybe it's a little bit messy in the background, and also the frames as well. So just to add a bit more interest and excitement and energy to the recording, we can add a virtual background as well as a frame. And the last thing I want to speak about is sharing your video. So when it comes to sharing, you have a few different options, but the option I always opt for is sharing via the link. And that's because it allows you to get really rich insights into who's watched your video. So for example, I've shared this video out and I can see here under the engagement insights that I've seen Quinn and Chanel have both watched it. For business users, if I want to see deeper engagement, I can just click here and I can see it's had 100% completion rate. There was no emoji reactions, but it's just really helpful in order to understand how your document was perceived. You'll notice down the bottom here, the record a comment section as well. And this is a really seamless way for your colleagues to automatically share a quick video reply, and you can go back and forward that way. But it gives everyone the opportunity to be very thoughtful and conscious about their responses and not have to do it in real time like you would in a meeting. I hope this video has shown you a few different ways to hopefully create some more focused time in your workday, and we'd love to see and hear about how you're using Loom. Thanks for watching.